Hello, everyone. This is Kelly Beard of KarmicTools.com, and this is your weekly forecast for February 20th through the 26th of 2022. So we are knee-deep in the U.S. Pluto return. So there are so many people writing about this one that it didn't even occur to me, but I do have some thoughts. I researched Pluto's cycle long ago because I live with a Moon-Pluto conjunction and discovered that its own transformative process is very special. During the 250-year cycle, the shortest time it spends in a sign is 12 years, and the longest was 33 years, and it moves in a repetitive, even if erratic, rhythm. That said, if you're reading this, it is likely that you were alive in the 1980s, which means we have already lived through Pluto's hardest, most concentrated, and intense transformation possible in a 250-year span, and we're still here. In the 1980s, Pluto was at home in Scorpio and spent the shortest time in a sign that it can. It also dug up a lot of toxic mess around sex, death, power, and money. The 80s were scandalous. Ever since then, Pluto spends a few more years in each sign, so 12 years for Scorpio, 13 for Sag in the 90s, when the Vatican and organized religion was exposed for its deep toxicity. Now it is spending 16 years in Capricorn, 2008 to 2024, digging up in our organizations like government, healthcare, education, etc. Soon it will enter Aquarius for 20 years and will reveal where humanity itself cannot go on as it has. It is a new day and we must adapt and adjust as best we can. Here I will list some trusted astrologers who also wrote about it and an amazing event that astrologyhub.com is putting on that I will definitely be watching. It is called The Changing of the Gods, and it is based on Richard Tarnas's book, Cosmos and Psyche, which I ravished when it first came out, so I'm really excited about this. They say that they will delve into what this means for the future of humanity as we navigate these uncertain times, and what to expect in the next phase of this planetary activity. So I've linked the registration page because it's a free event for 10 days, starting February 22nd and going through March 2nd. So it might actually be 9. You can sign up for free, and then I'm not sure how they're going to release it after that, but I'm so excited. Beyond that, I've listed these Pluto return articles from Daniel Giamario and Kaylin Castell, are both teachers at my Shamanic Astrology Mystery School. Stephen Forrest, I trust implicitly, has forrestastrology.com. Jessica Murray is wonderful. She writes a lot of things about politics. She wrote the book called Soul Sick Nation. She's really amazing. I love her blog. She has mothersky.com, and Leah Whitehorse is really good. The Mountain Astrologer, of course, has always been trusted, even though they did just shift over to a whole new existence. We're going to check them out, see how they do. And then Lynn Hayes is an old school astrologer I used to follow a long time ago, and I found this article, and I really used to like her a lot. Alex Miller is special. He specializes in asteroids and has a very unique perspective, so he's a little different. But for those of you who want to know more about this Pluto return, these are the folks I trust. Now, sidebar, it was very interesting. I had to go to almost page 5 in Google to get to real astrologers on this. The world has picked up on planetary cycles and astrology and things like that, but it wasn't places I would trust for the information. It seemed like people who were just on the bandwagon, basically. So these are astrologers I know and trust. Enjoy, have fun with it, go down that rabbit hole. It ought to be interesting. Meantime, we have a pretty mild week comparatively, coming off the full moon and dealing with all this Pluto energy that's kind of leaning on us. Venus and Mars are together, and they're going to basically be together until the first week or two of March as well. So we've got some concentrated energy helping us wrap up March and move into April, May, when things are going to start to really move forward in a lot of ways. So our first activation is on the 23rd, which is technically Wednesday. That is Mars sextiling Neptune. This energy puts action behind your dreams. It is the perfect time to reflect on what you really want and if the path you've chosen thus far still serves your ultimate goals. Your intuition is heightened and you're more alert and ready to act on the information you receive. This information is trying to point you toward a more enlightened plan than you have right now for manifesting your truth and purpose. It's also a good time to help others realize their dreams in a more tangible way. This energy is that of the volunteer, idealistic, and committed to change. Deep breath. Then we have a Venus activation with Neptune, sextiling Neptune for the third and final time. So this is part of her retrograde process, which she doesn't come out of until March 6th, when she and Mars will kick off the brand new cycle in Aquarius, which means freedom and sovereignty within the context of our relationships and communities is going to become vitally important. The work that she's done with the specific activations during her lingering in Capricorn are helping us work some things out so that we can go forward clean. This energy connects your true values and priorities to the planet of dreams, mysticism, and other dimensions, which is Neptune. You have an opportunity to gain some real traction on making your vision tangible just by connecting to the essence that you want to experience. Feel the feeling, and that will lead to the physical manifestation. This energy helps you believe in what is possible and supports any artistic expression or active practice, such as vision boards, affirmations, etc. Anything that helps you hone the actual vision. Steps and strategies are for other planets. Venus only cares about the essence of nature and love. And Neptune is definitely not who you would work with for steps and strategies. So tune in to the natural beauty around you and suspend any usual inner dialogue for a day or two as soon as you can so that you can connect to some inspiration that is guided by your own heart and soul from the inside out. Deep breath. So I put in here a note and links to a 19-minute Venus activations audio, post, and video is here in the blog. It was really good to refer to. So here's the deal. When Venus moved into Capricorn in November, we have now been spending 4 solid months of Venus in Capricorn. She had, I think, 5 activations that she did that are important to be aware of. We checked in on these things in November. That's when it got posted on my YouTube channel. So if you want to scroll back there, it's there. But I also linked it here in the blog, so it's more convenient here. It is always a good idea to refer to these things at the beginning, middle, and end if you can. Okay, if you missed that middle point, which is now we're coming up on the end, let's just review. I reviewed it today. It was really great. And that goes for like the annual updates that I do. So the 2022 special alignments and 2022 energetic overview for the year, those are things you should refer to probably quarterly, like winter, spring, summer, fall. Go back and review the annual overview and especially the special alignments. Those are so important to remember because those are the rare spices and flavor that we have in terms of energy to work with right now. And it's not always available. So check those out if you're still working with your Venus in Capricorn in different ways. And if you really want to go deeper, you can get your Venus reading and custom guide, which will walk you through the whole cycle. And you can join us this Thursday on the 24th at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific for the Venus Circle, the monthly Venus Circle. We are still in Capricorn and we're at the root chakra this month. So if you want to check in and get yourself to set up for this new energy that's about to kick off, join us there. Same day on the 24th, Mercury is going to square Uranus. So this energy challenges you to expand your mind or consciousness in a way, pushing you to think differently and respond to information in new ways. Uranus brings sudden aha moments, personal awareness, and radical new ideas, which is great for you adventurous souls who thrive on change and innovation. However, if you are personally attached to your routine and things going as planned, then this energy can cause some aggravation and tax your nervous system because things will seem sudden, even though it is more likely that they have already been brewing under the surface for some time now. You will have to adjust and be more open and mentally flexible than usual. You may not be able to control the excessive mental activity or information overload coming in, but hopefully you can direct it a bit. It's good to activate or clean your personal filters by taking some time in nature to process things at your own pace and generally clear your head. This can be a very inspiring and creative time, so tune into that while keeping in mind that anything you begin or get into may require a review later on so that you can check over the details of your revelations or creations. You're just cracking the surface. This is all about the revelation or awakening. You will eventually have to figure out the logistics or effective actions necessary to bring your ideas into form later. But for now, just open up to the new possibilities. Deep breath. So that is our forecast. You've got some extra goodies to do some research on the more transformative energies going on. And you've got links to Venus activations, the Venus reading and custom guide, and the Venus monthly circle that will be happening this week on Thursday. And reach out if you need to. This is Kelly Beard of Karmic Tools signing off. Have a fantastic week.